Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is a weekend love romantic relationship reading for you, Gemini. I hope you're well. This is for you. Please, universe, what can I get for Gemini? What is the message ready for Gemini to know, meant for them to know for the period of November 22, 23, 24, and 25? This is for Gemini friends. I hope you're well, guys. This is for you. Okay, what can I get for Gemini? Gemini. Okay. Before I start, Gemini, I really want to thank you for your awesome support, your likes, and your subscribe, and for the generous donation that you have provided my channel. If you are interested with a private reading, check my Etsy store because I am accepting. I think I would accept up until December 18, so check it out, avail now. And if you are purchasing a private reading, please make sure to give me as much details and story so that I could have something, a base energy to work on. If I couldn't get with your story, I could tap in and I could relay the message that is ready for you to know and meant for you to know. If the story that you're writing is not enough, I would probably reimburse it because I don't have anything to work on. I really need something to to work on. Don't just tell me your sign, blah 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 blah. We need an information. That's how we read. Okay. Yeah, that's how we read intuitively. So this is for Gemini. Another 2 cards, please. Okay, so let's start your reading, Gemini. You've got here 9 of Wands and 8 of Wands. Some very significant, obvious move. Okay, this is past energy. There's still an issue. All right, the issue is kind of active. If I'm gonna compare this to a sickness, you're still sick or they're still sick, it needs healing. I don't know why I'm sounding like medical today, but it's still infected. There's still a bacteria. There's still some cleanup to do. The work is not done. All right, the thing between you and this person, it's not done. It's not over. Okay, and this is past energy. You've got 2 of Cups here. So I'm really feeling like you guys have a chance. All right. You guys have a chance to connect, to reconcile, to talk, to mutually agree, and to continue. But there's an energy in here with these 3 cards that it seems to be speaking to me that don't overthink. If you guys aren't talking or not in communication or conversation right now, the truth will come out in very soon. Like, because the Queen of Wands, when I open the card, it looks like it is impromptu. The Ace of Swords will come out impromptu. The thing that you expect to happen, it will come out unexpectedly. Like when you're about to give up, this is where the Ace of Swords will come up. I'm seeing you're already drowning in the water, which represents your emotions, and then the Ace of Swords came along. So it's like someone is gonna rescue you. Someone is, but the way how it works is that you give this person in this situation as much time needed, because it's more of, if you are not satisfied, if you are not happy, you could contain that emotion. Because I felt like if you put pressure, if you follow up, if you insist, the more it's gonna break apart. Okay, this energy, it's describing to me like it's gonna break apart, it's gonna fall apart. The more you insist, the more you dive, the more you forced it. Okay, so if you are stressed because you guys are not working out, if you guys are not talking, no communication, contain yourself. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a water sign. When things doesn't work for me, instead of pressuring that person to reply, I would contain myself, hold my emotion. If I need to cry, I will cry out. I will cry at night, and eventually I would feel better. But I don't dive, I don't shoot the person with my emotions, but my messages to, it's more of let's say, self-grieving. No, it's whatever pressure and anxiety, emotional imbalance that you feel. You could talk to a friend, or you contain it. I'm really getting like, you keep it right now with yourself, because the more you act diplomatically, and patient, the more it helps the situation. Like it's for some of you, it is in its lifeline, like it is almost dying. So it would revive, like from it's almost flatline. It's almost flat. Like it's telling me it's almost like there's no hope. It's flatline, and then suddenly the Ace of Swords came along. Like there's a sudden communication and enlightenment, and the truth that would come out, that from a flat line it would go up and pick up again. And this is because probably you've shown patient, you've been diplomatic, you've given them as much time as possible. So when they didn't feel the pressure, the Ace of Swords emerged. Okay, because the more you give pressure, follow up, insist, force, the more it is aloof to you. So there's gonna be an impromptu reply. For some of you, it's more of suck it up, because I felt like if you agree, if you like, what can you do if the person doesn't like you? You can't force them. You can beg, you can cry, you can tantrum, but if someone doesn't like you, they don't like you. So for some of you guys, this Ace of Swords moment is a moment of the truth that you're waiting for, and it's a moment of, to be honest with you, what I feel in here is that it will hurt you first, but eventually you'll feel better. And then as you move on, they have to hurt you in order to get this Two of Cups. It is really stupid to say this, but you will be shaken up and you will be hurt, but it will be fine at the end, because you've been diplomatic. You've just kept it yourself quiet and give them some sort of guilt trip. Like you've been quiet, patient, and diplomatic, and you've tapped into your higher self. Like, no, I'm not gonna let you ruin it's something to do with you'd step back, right? You've controlled yourself, instead of, it's more of they're angry, so you give them kindness. If they're yelling, you're quiet. It's the opposite of what they did. And also giving them time as much as possible to think. This Ace of Swords really is something an impromptu. They will hurt you first, but eventually they'll wipe your tears. I'm seeing someone, I'm seeing like a father. He is teasing his kid something, and when he finally made the child cry, he wiped the tears away and he showed love. It's tough love, man. Because the Two of Cups in here, at the end, you will be fine. But you have to go it's more of, you will be fine. You will realize they're wrong. But you have to go to tough love. They have to hurt you before they love you. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, I'm a messenger. This is about it. So I'm sorry if you have to go through the series of pain in order to find this Two of Cups. But this is what you do for love. So good luck, Gemini. Thank you for your awesome support. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.